Hands up. Do you like networking? Do you network? And what has been your experience with networking? Are you a massive, massive fan of networking? Yeah, I don't expect you to put up your hand with this one. Networking can feel extremely overwhelming, daunting, and scary, especially as a solopreneur. But what is networking? Well, networking is actually a coming together of like-minded business owners, usually business owners or solopreneurs, to connect, to build relationships. Networking is a way that you can start to connect with others. But why would you want to network? As I said, it can be this idea of men in suits and ties, mansplaining and being scary. It can be overwhelming. You can feel out of your league, and it can really sap your confidence because you start to compare yourself to others in the room. But networking is not all bad. Networking is not all negative. There's a lot of things that you can learn from networking, and it can be a fun place to go. So one thing that I do recommend, especially as a solopreneur and a business owner building your business, is learn to network. Learn to find those networking meetings that suit you and that you'd like to go to. So let me share a little bit with you is what are the benefits of networking and why is it important? Well, first of all, it helps to build your reputation because people will get to know you, people start to learn what it is you do, and you start to build your reputation as a person as well as a business owner. It helps to build trust and support because, again, people are getting to know you. They're getting to learn what it is that you do, and they can learn to trust you and give you support. One of the biggest things is people buy from people. Think about when you were looking for something, whether it's a mechanic, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's a vacation spot. Did you ask people? Do you ask your neighbors? Do you ask your family? Do you know a good plumber? Do you know a good bookshop? Do you know a good restaurant? You go to people to get those recommendations. And it's the same with people wanting to find your services or your products, is they will ask others. So people generally buy from people. And I appreciate you can go online and you can look up and buy stuff online. But when it comes to something meaningful, chances are they're going to ask others, do you know somebody who does X, Y, and Z? And if people know who you are, they will recommend you, and therefore people buy from people. Networking also invites opportunities through connections. You don't know what opportunities are out there for you. You don't know what opportunities you will be missing out through not building these connections, through not letting people know what it is or who you are. Networking is also a great way to build visibility. Now, if you're on social media and you are, posting and you sharing about what it is that you do, networking is another way of just letting people see who you are, what it is that you're doing. And visibility can become really powerful because when people know you, they will remember you better than they'll remember a post that you might have put on a social media platform. Now, one thing that I love about networking is it builds confidence. And that's one of the ways that I started to grow my confidence and to build my confidence was through networking. It wasn't always easy. It wasn't always fun, but it helped me to grow my confidence. It helped me in so many different ways, including all the ways that I have just shared with you right now. Networking is also a great way to gain and a great way to learn and gain new knowledge, because you're learning from other people, you're learning from other business owners. And quite often, networking meetings have somebody giving a talk or presentation, and you can learn something valuable from it. I learned a lot about business through all the network meetings that I attended, through these little talks that were 5 or 10 minutes, through speaking with others. I learned so much that I wouldn't necessarily have learned on my own. Networking also helps you to develop relationships, both personally and in business. Now, I've been networking for the past 10 years. Some of it's face-to-face, more recently, it's more online. But I've built these personal relationships with people that I still know today. But I've also built great business connections of who I can go to for advice, who I can go to help me with certain things. And you build these connections. And this is a great thing about networking, is it helps you to connect with other humans. It helps you to connect with others who are also solopreneurs, who are maybe in similar fields to you. It's just a way that you can not feel so alone. It's not necessarily a place to be vulnerable and to share that you're having a bad day. You do need to be a positive, but that's okay, because it can sometimes remind you of why you're in business, why it is that you're doing. But you also don't feel so alone, because there's other business owners out there. And networking, at the end of the day, helps you to build those business connections. Because let's face it, you're in business to build business, to earn money, to earn an income. And this is what networking, at the end of the day, will help you with. If you do it right and you find the right way of doing it, networking will help you to build those business connections. It's a space for you to be who you are. So find the right networkings. Now remember, you're a human and you are a unique individual. Not all networking meetings will suit you or your business. So find the ones that do suit you. Try different ones. Try online. Try face-to-face. See what works, what isn't working. Don't give up at the first one. Just keep going until you find the right ones, because there is a network out there for you. And most of all, remember to live your life with confidence.